seem to have a rather bad cramp in the mouth. I'll repeat the question. Have you had your meeting with Spencer yet?
Well, Robert, have you had yours?
How psychic of you, Tony. Precisely the reason I'm here, to tell you all about it.
Well, I can tell you, Robert, that I, too, had a meeting with Luke Spencer.
Really? How was it?
Quite successful.
Go on.
It was very successful indeed. And, how was your meeting with Spencer? How did it turn out?
Very interesting.
I'm quite sure it was.
Yes, I offered him $100,000 for the statue and told him to keep his mouth shut.
What was his response?
Similar to the one he gave Alex. Said he'd think about it.
That explains everything. I seem to remember Alexandria Quatermain very frustrated storming out of the Versailles room.
Yeah, she doesn't handle rejection very well.
And in your case, Robert, you reacted quite differently. And you also looked different. When you came out of Dina's restaurant, you had the dinner all over your shoulders. You know, Robert, there's such mendacity in this world. You never know who to trust.
Quite true. Apparently, you know a whole lot more about my meeting. But I know very little about yours.
I told you everything is under control. And?
Lost him.
Oh, you're so very, very right, Tony. So right. Mendacity is alive and well. Wearing a rather nice grey suit, too.
Hi, Joe. I had a wonderful therapy session with Dr. Katz. What's wrong? Is something the matter?
Plenty. Come here.
What is it? What are you talking about?
I want to talk to you.
Why? Why are you acting this way?
I just talked to Ann. She told me all the things you said to her. I want to know what the hell you think you're up to. Where do you get off taunting her about Jeff having an affair with Diana? And what is all the idea of telling her that she doesn't have what it takes to keep Jeff and that you're going to get him as soon as he gets back into town? What the hell do you think you're up to, Heather?
Well, you obviously got the story secondhand.
What made you say that?
First of all, Ann was listening in on a conversation I had with Jesse. She shouldn't have done that. That's not fair. Then she challenged me. She started to taunt me about Jeff. I know she should be upset.
Ann told me that she was
Look, is it wrong for me to want my husband back? To hope he might come back to me someday? Is it wrong for me to want to hold my child in my arms again? Is it so awful for me to want a second chance in life, Joe? That's all I want. Are you saying I'm a horrible person for that?
All right, just take it easy.
I think I deserve a second chance in life, Joe. After all, that's what I've been working so hard for. That's what I've been in therapy and locked up in institutions for.
Heather, you really upset Ann.
Ann? Poor put upon Ann. What about me? What about all the hell I've been through, Joe? All the time locked up in sanitariums, all these therapy sessions with Dr. Katz. You're supposed to be preparing me for the life I have ahead of me. Ann hasn't got any more right to a hope for the future than I do. All I want is a chance, another chance in life, and you're making me feel like a terrible person for wanting that.
Heather, I only wanted...
It's not you. I don't blame you. I think Ann's just trying to poison everyone against me. I guess I should be used to it by now. I just don't want you to hate me, Joe.
I don't hate you, Heather.
I hope not. Because I really care about you, and I trust you. I'm just sorry I yelled at you that way. I didn't mean it.
Well, it would appear that Chemo here has botched it. Why not ask him about the taxi garage?
Robert, it's only a momentarily setback. We all know about Slick Jones. We have him well covered. Chemo, you can go. And you know what you have to do. Robert, are we still partners? Are we still working together?
Oh, yes. We're very much partners, so let's cut out the tricks.
I couldn't agree more.
Trust is the name of the game here, Tony.
Yes, trust is the word. I have my men following Luke Spencer right now, just to make sure that he brings the statue directly to me.
I don't think Bruce Lee could follow anybody.
Don't worry about it. Everything is covered.
What about Spencer's apartment?
Like I told you, we're covering everything.
Some days just nothing seems to go right, does it, Tony?
Things are going fine, Robert.
What about Laura? Have you tried to reach her?
I understand the affection existing between Mr. Spencer and Mrs. Baldwin. Everything is covered there, too.
I'm afraid that slippered devil Spencer's done it again, sir. Something went wrong.
Then get out of here and make it right.
Well, of course, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, Tony, if you're a baseball manager, I think this might be an appropriate time to take up needlepoint. Exactly who is minding the store?
Albert and the other men from Bogota are taking care of that.
You know, this could be an audition for Fred and Ethel Mertz. I'm going to do you a big favor. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. While you tuck Albert and Bigfoot into bed here, I'm going to go out and find Spencer for you. I mean, isn't that what partnerships are all about? Well done, men. I'm proud of you. You're a credit to the team.
Please wait here a second. I think I better go talk to Ann.
Well, if you must, you must, Joe. But under these circumstances, I just don't see how we can be friends.
My talking to Ann isn't going to affect our friendship one way or the other.
All right. But if you want to stop being friends with me, I'll understand.
Just wait here a second, would you? I'll be right back.
Hello, Joe.
I was just talking to Heather.
Yes, I noticed.
Annie, please don't be this way. I'm very sorry for all the things that Heather said to you.
Whose side are you on, Joe? Do you know what she said to me? Do you know what she threatened to do?
I know I am trying to find out who killed Diana Taylor.
What does that have to do with what side you're on, Joe?
Everything. I can't allow this incident to affect my work on this case. Now, I need Heather's confidence if I'm going to find that.
I have had enough. Go find your killer, Joe,
Annie,
okay?
please. Please.
Joe, I appreciate your concern. Really, I do. But I really don't think there's anything to talk about. I know who my friends are.
I hope you do. Heather is a suspect in this case. You're not being fair about this,
I
honey.
am being perfectly fair, Joe. It's obvious I just can't count on you when Heather is around.
Now, don't be ridiculous. You know how much I care for you and how much I want to protect you.
Well, it certainly doesn't seem that way to me, Joe Kelly.
I'm onto something here, Ann. Something big. I know it. And nothing and no one is going to pull me off of it. And yes, dear, I'm going to go get my killer.
CK8 to control.
Control. Are you reporting, CK?
Yes.
Proceed.
I apologize for the delay in this report, but I've been attempting to fit together some portions of the puzzle.
What have you learned?
I can't tell with any certainty what Spencer's up to. Tried to convince him that he's playing with fire, but he didn't buy it.
Where's Spencer now?
I've lost track of him. So's the man on the yacht. He's not about to let Spencer slip away. He has the manpower to track him. I am pursuing my relationship with the man on the yacht more than ever. It's the only way to get that statue now. And maybe the only way to save Spencer's life. That's the end of this report.
Stay on. Continue to report. Control out.
Just your local sandwich, man. That's all. Mmm. Here it is, my boy. Ah. There you go. The whole sandwiches right from the deli. Look just the way you like them, I hope.
Delicious, I hope.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Got one for yourself,
Thank
right?
you. Of course, why not?
Sure,
Why
well,
am I an orphan?
I hope they look better than they taste.
They look great. I cut them out of a magazine.
I mean, taste better than they look. Did you see any of Cassadine's men or that funky old lady out there?
Yeah, I think I did see one of the gorillas there, but I gave him the slip.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Hey, wait a second. Stop being a nervous Nelly, okay?
Will you give me a break? It's not enough I have to sit back here with old beer cans and cigarette butts. Will you give my ulcerous stomach a little respect, please? Don't be such a hard man.
The hard man went out into the cold and got these sandwiches for you.
And they're great.
Hey, don't litter up my cab, okay?
Oh, right. All of a sudden, you're Mr. Clean.
You don't like the accommodations, you get yourself a room.
Funny.
Oh. Look. No, look.
What?
You want to be serious?
Oh, okay. Be serious.
You be serious.
All right, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Come on, will you?
Will you just listen?
It's not safe for you to be here.
I know it's not safe for me to be here, but I gotta have somewhere to hide, right?
Okay. Look, the first thing is for you to be sensible.
I'm trying to be sensible.
You are?
I am.
Okay, then listen to me good. I tried to tell you before, but this time you read my lips. You got statue. You take. Give. Cassadine. Cassadine give money. You put pocket. Forget everything, okay?
It's not that simple, white man.
But it seems very simple to me. Maybe because I'm simple-minded. Wait a minute. What about that big secret? That secret you're going to tell me before I get the sandwiches. What's that all about?
All right, look, you want me to go to Cassadine and give him the statue, right?
Yes. The man is going to kill you if you don't. It makes sense to me.
I can't do that.
I have a big question for you.
All right.
Why not?
Because I haven't got the statue, man. I never had it.